Hi, my name is Janet Wright and I am a psychic reader and energy healer, and this video is about hugging. Like hugging, giving yourself a hug, but more importantly, this video is more about hugging other people. Hugging, if you're fortunate enough to have a partner, like someone you love, then hugging them. If you're fortunate enough to live with that person that you love, you could hug them every day. And some people get a little confused because I talk about, like giving yourself energy clearings and grounding everybody's energy out of your space. So then, every once in a while someone's like, oh, then I can't hug my husband because I want to keep him out of my space. But I think that's being a little too literal. Like, you can hug your husband and not have him in your space all day. Like you can just give him a hug and really enjoy that supportive expression. And even at that moment, not have him particularly in your space. It's a physical touch kind of enjoyment thing. And, tenderness, kindness, it's a physical sign of support. And I would really recommend hugging. One of my clients recently, her subconscious, her spirit was telling me that, so I read for her that she needed at least 2 hugs a day with her husband. And I wasn't sure if she was kidding or not, but she said that sounded excessive. So in case any of you are thinking that hugging your spouse twice a day is excessive, I would say, I hope you're kidding. Because second chakra below your belly button, about an inch and a half, has to do with sensuality, sexuality also, and also emotions. So it doesn't mean that, you want to like get naked with someone and have sex right then and there if you're hugging them. A hug is a tactile sign of kindness and, tenderness, and it's okay to do. It doesn't mean that, you're going to have them in your space. You can just stay present, like feel how nice the hug is, like feel your shoulders, feel your arms, just enjoy the moment. Your intention would be that you're going to have your boundaries and, not pick up any of your spouse's baggage as you're hugging them, of course, but you don't have to think about it, like as you're hugging, don't be like, don't get your gross stuff on me. Just enjoy the hug, I would say if you feel kind of funny about hugs, you may be emotionally repressed, like at the second chakra level. You may have a lot of repressed anger. There may be different issues. So if you want, you could look up the energy healing section of my videos and go to the second chakra healing video, number 2, and I'll walk you through healing your second chakra and your second layer of your aura. And then you could also do your 4th chakra. I have a video, good 4th chakra healing video again, under the energy healing section, 4th chakra. And 4th chakra is, love and love of self and love of others. So I hope you guys are enjoying hugging your person if you are fortunate enough to have a person. And if you don't have a person, hopefully you have a good friend, a platonic friend that you could, hug and say, hi, how are you? Give them a hug. But I guess if you don't have all that, you could take care of yourself on a tactile level in other ways. You could give yourself hot baths, and relax with that. You could senses, like you could have candles that smell nice to you, or incense that smells nice to you. Wear fabric or use blankets that are very pleasing to the touch. But please feel free to hug. It doesn't mean that you have people in your space. I mean, if you take care of your energy and overall have good boundaries with people, it is possible to hug and stay present and just enjoy the expression of kindness and greeting and affection. And I suppose if your spouse really doesn't like hugging, you know, maybe butter them up a little bit. You know, if it's a woman, just, you know, be like, oh, I appreciate so much all that you do. You know, let me give you a hug. You know, if you know, it's your husband and he's not much of a hugger, maybe, you know, tell him he's got great shoulders and arms and you know, he's a hunk. Maybe that'll help. Sometimes, you know, you might, I have one client in particular I'm thinking of, but it's not just her, where she gets a little claustrophobic in a hug. She feels a little, you know, maybe she's not, you know, as tall as her husband, so she can't see over his shoulder, so she feels kind of stuck, you know, when she's getting a hug. So, but you can do backwards hugs where the person is hugging you from behind and just wrapping their arms around you, and then you're just holding on to their arms as they hug you. And no, that does not have to be, you know, only a sexual thing. It can just be a backwards hug, you know. And for this particular client, it's more relaxing for her. She doesn't feel claustrophobic because she can see out, and you know, her spouse is behind her showing support and affection. So anyway, I think that's probably about all I have to say about hugs, other than, you know, please consider, you know, emotions, sensuality is a part of everybody's spirit and everybody's body. So if you have the opportunity, if you have people that you care about that have, you know, pretty okay energy, you know, consider hugging. I think it would be good for you. Okay? Bye!